sleep, and the moon is falling starboard. We have promises to keep. We rest here while we can. We hear the ocean calling our dreams. We know by morning wind will fill our sails and test the seas. In a calm is on the water, and part of us will linger by the shore. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are for. So we head for open water. We set course for a distant land. Not here there are no borders. Truth is in the chance. We fill our sails with purpose. Find direction in the stars. Pray the dark and keep won't hurt us. Then sail with open arms. We rest here while we can. We hear the ocean calling our dreams. We know by morning wind will fill our sails and test the seas. And a calm is on the water. Part of us will linger by the shore. Ships are safe in harbor. Well, that's not what ships are for. Safe in harbor. That's not what ships are for.
Weep not, weep not. She is not dead. She's resting in the bosom of Jesus. Heartbroken husband, weep no more. Grief-stricken son, weep no more. Left lonesome daughter, weep no more. She only just gone home. Day before yesterday morning, God was looking down from his great high heaven, looking down on all his children, and his eye fell on Sister Ethlyne, tossing on her bed of pain. And God's big heart was touched with pity, with everlasting pity. And God sat back on his throne, and he commanded that tall, bright angel standing at his right hand, "Call me death! Call me death!" And that tall, bright angel cried in a voice that broke like a clap of thunder, "Call death! Call death!" And the echo sounded down the streets of heaven till it reached way back in that shadowy place where death waits with his pale white horse. And death heard the summons, and he leaped on his fastest horse, pale as a sheet in the moonlight. Up the golden street death galloped, and the hooves of his horses struck fire from the gold. But they didn't make no sound. Up death rode to the great white throne and waited for God's command. And God said, "Go down, go down, go down to Virginia, down to Lynchburg, and find Sister Ethlyne. She's borne the burden and the heat of the day. She's labored long in my vineyard, and she's tired. She's weary. Go down, Death, and bring her to me. And Death didn't say a word, but he loosed the reins on his pale white horse, and he clamped the spurs to his bloodless sides, and out and down he rode, through heaven's pearly gates, past suns and moons and stars. On Death rode, leaving the lightning's flash behind. Straight down he came. While we were watching round her bed, she turned her eyes and looked away. She saw what we couldn't see. She saw old Death. She saw old Death coming like a falling star. But Death didn't frighten Sister Ethlyne. He looked at her like a welcome friend, and she whispered to us, "I'm going home." And she smiled and closed her eyes. And Death took her up like a baby, and she lay in his icy arms, but she didn't feel no chill. And Death began to ride again, up beyond the evening star into the glittering light of glory, onto the great white throne. And there he laid Sister Ethlyne on the loving breast of Jesus. And Jesus took his own hand and wiped away her teary eyes, and he smoothed the furrows from her face, and the angels sang a little song, and Jesus rocked her in his arms, and he kept saying, "Take your rest, take your rest, take your rest. Weep not, weep not. She is not dead. She's resting in the bosom of Jesus."
My name is Jessica, and I had the pleasure of working with Ethlyne as her music therapist as part of the hospice team. And I'm going to share a piece of music that was very special to Ethlyne, and she wanted to make sure that it was part of the service today. We're going to have a special offering from Sacred Dancers as well. We're going to dance as part of the first rendition of this piece, Return Again. And at the end, when we're finished, I'd like to welcome you all to sing along with me as a second repetition of the piece. Return to where you are, return to who you are, return to where you are.
Return to what you are. Return to who you are. Return to where you are born and reborn. Return to the land of your soul. Return.